So we have a solo run with Stroud on the menu today. We're going to be going for an int build with Stroud. We've got our relics all set. We are an exotic warrior, and we're going to be going in on... Let's go in on Nightmare difficulty, see what we can do there. I think this is going to be a little bit challenging, but we'll wait and see. Hey, thank you, Dice Art. Hope you're watching something fun. Good to see you as always. Higher chance of curses. Items along the routes have a chance to be concealed. Nodes have a chance to be afflicted with energy siphon. This isn't too bad. We could probably give this one a go. Oh, well, thank you, Jokewa. I super appreciate that. That's good intel to have. Let's see. This fight could be a little bumpy. We do have one respec point. I'm not sure if we want to immediately replace something. Really, that shocks me, Jokewa. I would not have seen that one coming. What do we have on offer if we exchange this? Let's see. So Foresight seems like it could be interesting. But we're mostly looking at int cards right now to see if there's anything particularly exciting. Maybe we play the deck as it stands. Hey, Lucas, welcome. Yeah, I don't have enough of a vision quite yet for how we're gonna take advantage of this. So let's just go over here and just see how the deck plays. That doesn't surprise me, Jokewa. The high APOC is pretty punishing, all things considered. Okay, so let's see. So you're gonna hit me. We do have part the reeds, so well we can't do much with part the reeds. I think we're gonna have to defend once, which is fine. And then seems like. Is it better now to do... Oh, that does move you. Interesting. Okay, so I thought part the reeds was the one that moves, but they both are shifting the target. I'm still going to take the hit. I don't think there's any value in moving things around. The 7 thorns is going to be a thorn in our side, as it were. Yeah, quite frustrating. Let's see. So, so we get to know where things are. So we're going for kind of like a manipulation build here, it seems. So the problem, as I see it, is we don't have enough defense to handle the thorns right now and take a hit. So I think we just defend and then defend again. Now we didn't seem to gain the channel from that. Well, actually, so yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so the thorns. Okay, so this is the one that we want to target first, I think, because it gives us the most flexibility. So let's see. Deal 18 damage to targets in a square. Apply 2 fragile. So that gets us a kill, but I think just about anything would get us a kill. That did not get us a kill. I was incorrect. But there we go. We get that, and then this removes construct stuff. Yeah, so we can do that, and then we can at least get another hit in. I want to keep them on the bottom edge here so that if we have to move out of the way, we can. So, Jokewa, I'm curious. Given your findings, do you think that the right play is for me to keep pushing and get APOC 6 on lockdown? So, on draw, gain 1 channel. Okay, so I did gain a channel from that. And then nobody's taken a hit, so we can do that, I think. And then... we can put a little bit of damage in. Yeah, do you think that going for APOC 6 is the most interesting thing to do? I was thinking about doing a palette cleanser with our next run. Gosh, the Okay, so we have the blade fragment again, which means we can remove the thorns, which is good. We can place those down. Okay. So yeah, so we really want more target position manipulation, I think. So Blazing Will would do 14 damage to us, which we can spend our channeling on that. That's a pretty good hit, and the Fragile will help us moving forward. So we can see, okay, so we'd have a hard time getting anyone into that slot. So I think we just do that. Let's see. Join thread. Open full view. Yeah, last spell isn't going anywhere, so you don't have to worry about that, Jokewa. There is a temptation to playing a little more aggressively in terms of... Okay, that'll defend us up. Send you all the way over there. I have a little bit of interest in a palate cleanser for sure. I think that sometimes it's fun to play the easier runs because you end up rich. And being rich is fun. But there we go. But yeah, I think there's also... I'm also very interested in seeing what the negatives look like on APOC 6. I love that it still tutorializes. Thanks, game. That gets our modifier up by 1, which I think is good. And then I think we're going down this way. This elite comes with gold and 1 extra item drop. I don't think we're going to be much stronger than we are now when we get there, but... Oh, I haven't set... I haven't set the... I think I'm gonna take a hit. Wow, that was spicy. Let's see. So I can do this, and then I can probably snipe that. I'm gonna take damage. I don't think I can afford it. I don't think it's worth... Well, 1 random weapon could be really good. Okay, somehow we didn't take damage there. I think you are absolutely right on that one, Jokewa. I think that I am hopeful that there's going to be a big spike in interest as it kind of progresses forward. I think we're just going to do a bunch of these activity cards. Don't really need to use the 2 supplies quite yet. Play on a target hero. Remove this card if unplayed by end of turn. Okay, so we have to do that. We'll try and draw the event. These early camps lacking the rote mastery is very unfortunate. Reduce time cost of random card in hand, so we can do that. And then I'm gonna keep this in hopes that we get something good. We can save that for the very end. It's cost 0 now. -2 supplies. All unoccupied heroes draw chat. So we can do that, but chat takes too long. So we can do that, and then I think this will just fail. Well, it looks like it did finish successfully. Okay, so now we have a difficult decision. If we go over here, we're locked into this elite fight, which doesn't look great for us. But we do want the experience. We can hit the Waygate here, which will allow us... Well, we'll probably just stay on this one. We'll probably go over here to over here to over here. Okay, so yeah, so let's just see how this goes. Oh, this fight is generally a really tough fight for Act 1, assuming it's the fight that I think it is. This was previously the really narrow fight. Okay, so it's not, but we definitely have some damage coming in. Okay, so let's see. So I think what I do here, I think I do want to defend once. Then if I part the reeds... Okay, so I think I chi shot, part the reeds, and this means that only one of them now has access to me. The big guy just becomes very tanky, in my experience, and does a lot of damage. So let's see, you have 6 thorns. How do I... Unfortunately, I think I need to send this guy up and out. So I think I just do that into that. Trying to play this one a little slow and get these 2 guys up top so that when I need to take them out, I can. Yeah, which maybe this turn if I had to guess. This is only doing 11, so that's just shy of what we need it to do. Okay, so I need to use Wind Palm. And then defend up. I think when all of these little hench people are dead, things get a little spicy. So let's see. So we could do orbs. They do land in good places. We can defend for 6 though, so we're not in a huge rush here. Well, but that being said, why not finish you off? And then I think we're going to save up for the fragile. So probably we'll use Blazing Will here. Get some defense. Blazing Will, which I think Fortify canceled out. Oh. That attack was a mistake. Hey, Bear! Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Bear. I was pretty psyched about the way that particular round went. I hate that we just took damage though here. Mistakes have been made. Hey, Jacob. How goes it? Welcome everybody to the stream. We're doing a little monk int run that was mentioned by someone in the Discord, and I thought it might be fun to roll the dice here. Now, let's see. I think we'll go for intelligence. I probably will want to get the max card draw by getting our dex to 14 at some point, but I think for now the modifier on our int is going to be the most important thing to surviving this fight. But yeah, I super appreciate, Bear, you mentioning it in the Discord, and I'm super psyched to hear that people are enjoying it. Let's see, you are Shrieking, which is going to give me Enfeeble. So I think the best we can do right here is... I wonder if this will block someone coming in. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Welcome. All right, we're going to take the Enfeeble. There's nothing we can do about it. Sadly, both the spiders came in, and it looks like Reality Warp is the only modifier, so that's not terrible. Let's see, and you're doing Web Nest, so we just have to stay away from you, I think. We can Luminous Mine. I think we just put in some damage on the elite right now. Because the web nest isn't going to hit us, which is fine. And we defended up the rest, so... Let's not stand. Don't stand in the lava. Pro tip. Well. I see how it goes. 3 and 3. So we're only taking 6. That's okay. So we'll do that. And then I think... My goal... I think we just take you out and call it a day. But yeah, that run was a lot of fun, Bear. I was super excited about that result, to be sure. Why do we have so little channeling, though? Shouldn't we have... Ah, we've drawn neither of our cards that generate channeling. I understand now. Let's do that, and then... Doesn't matter where we send you, and then I think... Get you out of here, and now we just have the elite, but this elite is not particularly scary. I think we need some new channel generators here too, for sure. But not bad, not bad. We should probably look at the int cards that we have at our disposal, just to see. Lightning resist, ranged attack, heavy block. I think it's the ring, but that was... all of those were not really what we were looking for. This should just get equipped. The daggers, yeah, int daggers we're not that interested in. No level up from doing the elite fight. I do think elite fights should give more experience than they do, but that's okay. An Agi check, 35%, or random reward modifier on a nearby node, random challenge modifier on a nearby node. I don't really want to take any damage, so we'll just do that. Looks like the good result ended up on this fight. More XP gained is very nice. Are we going to do... I would do this fight too. Yeah, I think we'll probably go boom, boom, boom. Da, da, da. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Skip the waygate. I'm not gonna bother zipping around. This fight's gonna be a little dicey for like a second here, I think. Okay. This guy is a bit of an X factor because they have really sticky targeting that's very hard to get around. So hopefully we also didn't get a lot of our shift cards. So I think we should get a fair number of them this time. Ooh, that is very tempting at 1 cost. Yeah, we definitely do that. Then we send you up here, and then we deflect so that the one attack doesn't get us. Okay, that was like the perfect draw. Don't have the channel required to make that work, so I think we just get rid of you, and then I miss having an Agi engine here, but I think we aren't really spending this anywhere else, so I'll probably just do that, and then the only one that is attacking is you, so we can just do that, and we're not going to take any damage. Okay, not bad. Sorry, so we can do that, and then wind palm you into there, and then chi shot you. I really like the idea of like moving enemies into these spaces. It's a fun dynamic, to be sure. Wow, that was a lot of XP. That's some much needed levels, to be sure. Initiative is really important, but I think getting a little more max HP sounds really good also. We'll get both of these, though. And then we are most interested in the goodies that come this way. Adjacent allies gain 14 regen. Wow, I really wish that I knew if Temple's Grace applied to Stroud and... because that's pretty sick. Allies gain 44 critical. Also need to know if this is a buffing class or not. Essence of Strength. Place an Essence of Strength. All strength skills deal +4 damage while unit is inside. That's not useful for us. Spirited Chi looks very, very interesting. I think we need to pick up one of those for sure. And I think we put it here, and then we'll get another talent. Start battle with 2 channel charges, -1 max channel charges. I think Ardent Mind would be pretty strong here. And then ultimately, I want Curio Attunement, but we're a ways off from it. I think Ardent Mind for the time being. Stacking 3 is not that useful to us, but I think this allows us to move a little quicker. We'll probably grab this one and grab both of the Path of Spirits. But this fight, I liked the look of quite a bit. Okay, so he's gonna be a jailer sometimes, which is never fun. Okay, so we start out with max channel, which is really nice because it means that we can pop off a little more right off the bat. And luckily his aim shot doesn't change targeting when he moves, but that's a much stronger first turn for us. And we drew both our Luminous Mines, so not that we need it, but our channel filled right back up again. Oh, an Int Neck is, that's a big get. So technically for Curio Attunement now, we're only 1 away, right? Amulet, Rings, Belt. Yeah, we're literally 1 ring away, which is pretty huge. We're going to get the healing when we get down here before the fight. So I'm going to cheat as far right as I can. This is everything we're getting. Attached skill gains Purge modifier. That's nice. We could at least take a look at that. We'll buy this. Buy all of that. And we're not going to gamble with 1. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a ring, but... this is a trap, so I think we're done with that. And then this fight is looking scarier than the elite fight that we just did. Gotta love that. There's just a lot of folks here. I think that's the... So drawing Luminous Mind on the first turn is a little bad. We should be cognizant of that, I guess. And everybody else is buffing. I think these guys are the guys that we want to kill because they buff themselves and then do damage that we can't mitigate. Okay, so this guy's doing 5x2. Do we think we have the kill? I think we do. We do. Okay. But like I said, not the one we wanted to target first, just because at some point the sharpens get scary. Steel item also kind of lacks the ability to be very readable. Okay, so this guy needs to die. Oh, that's the... Okay, so we can do this, but this doesn't really get us the damage that we need. We can check this. 38? Okay. Technically gets the damage. This guy's not doing anything, so we do that. I don't know what the item that he stole was. Maybe it was a strength potion or a healing potion. But we have both of those, so maybe we get them back immediately. It's hard to say. But there we go. Clean up. Everything gets cleaned up. +1 dexterity, gain 2 guard on battle start. Okay, we don't have the dex to enable it. But we do have 2. So now we need to take a look at what's going on here, because these are the wide open ones. So I don't think Zazen I'm not that interested in. Purify Chi probably would be good to have one of those. Spirited Chi is going to be good. Chi Surge, I don't think we necessarily need. Take 20% less damage. The Chi Circle is interesting. What's the question mark on this? Oh, it applies in a random place. Inner Harmony looks like it's nice. It's a little bit of a draw engine, and when you draw it, you get a bit of channel. And Inner Resonance could be really good in conjunction with that swap the draw pile and the discard pile. I'm tempted, though, to start out grabbing one of these just to see if we get any of the things that I'm particularly interested in, which we did not. So this is retain limited, and it costs 2. I don't think we can make that work. I'm going to grab the insight for now, but I think we're going to use our respec point on it. We could get 2 more stat points, which would get our bonus up 1. But I think I want to do this, and then are there any... Temple's Shelter. All allies gain 18 guard to all... Apply 18 guard to all allies. I think all allies is not us, and we're gonna find that out the hard way at some point. But for now, I think we want a Spirited Chi. That looks like a very strong card. I don't think the circle is good for us, but we'll see. I think I'm going to also see what Insight respects to. We can get Spirited Chi, so I'm gonna roll the dice on that. Ooh, we are just not lucking out. We'll decline the replacement. So there goes our free pop there. What did we get? Restring. Next one battle grants 8 critical every turn. Okay, that'll speed along the serpent fight, which hopefully doesn't go too badly. We are going to need to move pretty far back because of the way that the sky works. Okay, so we need to... We don't need to move back right now. So I think I'm going to move into that, which should reduce damage incoming. Then we do need that, and then we do that to apply the fragile. At some point, it's going to push us back. Oh, regeneration is a little annoying. Forceful strike. Yeah, so this is the knockback. So we do need to move back one. Oh, I didn't really want this to be here. Do we have no defense? Looks like we're completely without defense, which feels pretty bad. Yeah, but, I mean, nothing you can do. Nothing to do. Alright, poison there, so I think we will just shift to here. Now, Chi Orbs aren't going to do us any good, so I think we do those. And the Guard also doesn't do us any good, but it does generate some SP for us. Kind of want to use this just to find out if it works the way that I think it works. It would mean the opportunity cost would be one of these. I think I want to do it. Do we? We do gain the critical. Okay. So all allies includes us. That's cool. We're happy to know that. Now, I can't remember. I think we can move out of this one. So let's confirm that. Yeah, good. Okay, so there we go. Didn't even need to move. Could have saved the SP. But Intstroud is on the prowl. Did we get something awesome? Mortal Step. Grant Toxic Expulsion, plus 2 dexterity-based challenges. Poison stacks you apply are increased by 4. Once per battle, gain 23 guard if a hit takes you to 30% HP or less. It doesn't really have a downside, except that we're going to need to void that. But, you know, we'll do that if we need to. And now we have 2 to spend here. I think we definitely get our int cooking a little bit. Take a look at this. Don't love this distribution. Path of Mind. Well, we'd be looking for Sanctify Self. That's interesting. This also... Temple Shelter is pretty interesting. Does this one line up better with our current distribution? Like we could get a skill up into a Path of Mind, into a learn skill, into a tier 1. That's not terrible. So this is going to eventually have base stat increased or gain 1 Fury when played. A Fury charge grants you 40% more damage on your next hit. Okay, or this one, status effects applied on through guard. Okay, those aren't that interesting. Blazing Will. So the fragile is applied through guard. I think Insight is not long for the deck. 30% increase of stat scaling, stat versus status, damage versus stats. Okay. Huh, so this requires Potent to work correctly? That's interesting. I did not see that one coming. What about these? Increase SP. Okay, so those are pretty natural and normal. Kind of like the idea of going with the Fury generators, so maybe these Wind Palms hang around for a little bit. And we just increase our damage. Okay, so